Welcome back to the channel Crypto Tro. And today, man, I'm bringing you something very, very important on why I believe Bitcoin can hit 500,000. We're not talking about now. We're not talking about today. We're not even talking about tomorrow. But Bitcoin will hit 500,000 in this lifetime. As long as Bitcoin stays around, it's going to hit 500,000. And I believe it's not going anywhere. So we're going to talk about it. I put together a thesis on why I believe it can hit this number in a very, very good bull market. Now, this is just me talking about why I believe so. And you should always consult with the financial advisor before going too deep into the crypto space. But this is very much possible. It might not be the next happening, it might be after, but this is very, very possible. So we're going to talk about that. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. We're bringing videos after videos and content after content. And I just appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all are some real ones. If you just watch a second of my video, I really, truly appreciate it. And also, I got to let you know, I am with Crypto.com as far as what exchange I use, one of the exchanges I use rather. So click that link in the description, help my channel grow, help me support the channel. All I ask is just use my referral link for Crypto.com and we both get a free $25 once you sign up. So click that link, check it out, get that free money, man, and help support the channel. And also my Twitter link is in the description as well. So click that Twitter link. We can have dialogue. Tell me what you think. Tell me about my videos. If you just want to have a conversation, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm there. So enough all that. Let's get into it. Bitcoin hits 500,000. And when this happens, man, we're going to all be shouting, screaming for joy, just seeing how far we've came and how we hodled our Bitcoin and just waited for it to grow, man. Being patient, being a patient investor, because patient wins at the end of the day. You got to put action towards it by investing. But if you're patient enough, you will prosper if you invest in Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. Like, that's my personal opinion now. Don't say Tro told me to invest in Bitcoin and I lost all my money. No, we don't never invest at all-time highs anyway. We always invest in bear markets. We put our money in bear markets and watch it work for us. And then a bull market, we're going to come out on top and we won't be scrambling trying to see what's to invest in next. We already made our profits and we might even took some profits out of there and we became even wealthier. So that's what we're doing, man. We're building wealth and we're going to start it. And like I said, this is my thesis on why Bitcoin hits 500,000. So let's get into it. So the first reason, or the first catalyst, I would say, is the Bitcoin halving. So if you don't know what the Bitcoin halving is, it's pretty much the programmers behind Bitcoin hardwire the halving into Bitcoin's code. So basically it cuts the rewards for Bitcoin mining transactions in half on the network. So very, very bullish for Bitcoin halving. And these are guaranteed every 4 years, man. Every 4 years, it is a Bitcoin halving. So as we can see on the PowerPoint, we see the first halving happened in 2012, the second one happened in 2016, and the third one happened in 2020 during the pandemic where everything was going crazy. So the first time that halving happened, price went from $12 to a peak of 1.1K. Then the second time it happened, price went from $650 to 20K. And then the third year it happened, it went from 8.5K to over 65K. And we only experienced 3 halvings so far. And the next one is coming in 2024. So very, very bullish catalyst for Bitcoin. So just throughout the years, just based on prices, we can see every second year after the halving, prices is always down. Price always drops tremendously the second year after the halving. And that's been no matter what we've seen in economic policy on a micro scale. Price was always down no matter what the second year. And guess what year we in after this happening? We are in the well, technically we in the third year now, but prices dropped in the second year. In 2022, prices dropped, and then we kind of just been floating around today's prices right now, fluctuating up and down, between that $10,000 range, going up, 10,000, coming down 10,000, but it's kind of been stagnant. We've been seeing 30,000. I think we like at 19,000 or 20,000. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure of the actual price of that because, to be honest, I don't look at price. We just buy and buy on dips, man. That's what we do. We buy on the dip. We don't look at price. We know what Bitcoin is going to do. So, like I said, second year after the halving, price is always down. So, the second catalyst, hash rate is growing. So, the hash rate, it's just pretty much telling us more people are coming into the crypto space. So shows the network effect, more people in Bitcoin. So if you ever heard of Metcalfe's law is the bigger the network of users, the greater the value of the network. And examples I like to use, Facebook and Amazon. So Facebook, when Facebook first started, it wasn't a lot of users. Nobody was really getting on Facebook. Facebook was really only for college students. Then Facebook saw the network of growth. Then everybody eventually started joining Facebook. Now, Facebook to me is not my primary social media, of course, now, because, I think Facebook is kind of for the older crowds, aunties, uncles, grandmas and cousins. It's like a family reunion, but it's still a lot of people on Facebook, and that network effect has taken over. So you might even check in on if you got a Facebook, you might check in from time to time just because a lot of people are on Facebook, and you might catch up with family members you haven't talked to before, and that's the only way you can get in contact with them, because that is one of their primary social medias, and Facebook has grown where it's almost like you got to use Facebook for certain things. So that's one example. And Amazon, we saw Amazon is pretty much taking over online shopping, and it's because they created this big network effect where people can always rely on Amazon. They know Amazon is full of different things, and they pretty much can get everything they need from Amazon. So it's a one-stop shop, and that network effect just created something big and something major. So third final catalyst, man, bank run coming in favor of Bitcoin. So more jurisdictions are allowing Bitcoin and crypto exchanges such as Hong Kong. So Hong Kong, if you know, Hong Kong was not really messing with crypto and Bitcoin at first. They was cutting out everybody, saying, hey, you can't use crypto, man. You cannot buy crypto in our jurisdiction. That is a no-go. But now they're reversing it to where now they're starting to allow more crypto exchanges where you can buy these Bitcoins and buy all different types of crypto that you want to invest in. And that's going to flood the market with new money that wasn't able to purchase Bitcoin at first, and more jurisdictions are going to follow this. And also, countries are now allowing Bitcoin as a legal tender as well. So El Salvador and the Central African Republic now allow Bitcoin as a legal tender. And if you don't know what a legal tender is, it's pretty much money where you can go and just spend your money anywhere. So if you're in El Salvador, you can go buy something in a store with Bitcoin. And that's something major because that's creating adoption. Not only more people are buying Bitcoin or holding Bitcoin, but they're actually using it to buy things. Now, me personally, just because we are in the United States, although we do suffer from inflation, I wouldn't necessarily use Bitcoin as a legal tender. It's more so of just fighting that inflation, man, building and watching a Bitcoin appreciate, and then maybe setting it out for cash. But ain't no telling, maybe in the future the U.S. also will allow Bitcoin as a legal tender, just seeing how crazy the macroeconomics is going right now. So macroeconomics is off the wall. Like, we're printing trillions of dollars. We print the most money we ever did in the United States history, and that is wow. So very, very bullish on Bitcoin becoming a legal tender in more and more countries. And these are the first two, but I believe they won't be the last two. So that's my video, just giving you a brief introduction on why, or thesis rather, on why I believe Bitcoin can easily hit 500,000. Maybe not the next bull market, but I'm telling you, maybe 2 bull markets away, Bitcoin will hit 500,000. And you're going to come back to this video and be like, hey, Tro said Bitcoin is going to hit 500,000. Well, I'm telling you again today, right now, on May 25th, 2023, Bitcoin will hit $500,000 in our lifetime. So, Crypto Tro, that's my video. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and also, if you really mess with the channel, click on my Crypto.com referral link, man. That referral link, we both get $25. Sign up for Crypto.com. You can just have it as one